Hey there, it's Diane Banks, radio personality and voiceover actress in Chicago, on Twitter every day at Diane_Banks. Let's follow each other. Also, voice123.com/Diane Banks. And here on YouTube every day, I'm adding new videos all the time, so please continue to watch and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks to everybody so far who's been watching and subscribing, out to 64,000 views. Haven't been out here that long, so I really appreciate it. All of your views and subscribers, so please continue. And today's topic is 10 celebs who were born with deformities. Now, I saw that and thought, well, I don't know, something about that doesn't sound very nice, does it? So I just said 10 celebrities who were born with weird body parts. That sounds a little nicer, doesn't it? I don't know why they went with a deformity word, I guess to get your attention. Mark Wahlberg is part of this, so we'll see him in a second. It's from deathandtaxesmag.com. I never heard of them before this, but happened on this story, and so here we go. Karolina Kurkova, of course, supermodel, born without a belly button. We can see like a little bit of an indentation here, and then there was another photo somebody had here of her during one of the Victoria's Secret shows, and you can really see it here. But frankly, if you look like her, are you really concerned that you don't have a belly button? I mean, she does have a bit of an indentation at least. And I guess she said she had some kind of a surgery when she was an infant, and there just never was one. But, you know, I think she's done pretty well for herself, don't you? But just one of those little things. It's like, did you know? Very interesting. This one's kind of an ew. Jennifer Garner. Who knew that when you looked at her toes, she's got that toe that curls over kind of thing going on. Now, in this situation, you could say, Jen, you have tons of money. You could get surgery for that, which I don't think it's a terribly serious surgery, and they could fix that right up. I don't know why, but I don't know. Maybe she's used to it and happy with it. Kate Bosworth has this, I don't know quite how to pronounce it, heterochromia iridium, something like that, where she has two different colored eyeballs. There we can see left eye is kind of the mixture of blue and brown, or a gray kind of thing going on there, and then her other eye is blue, her right eye being blue. Now they're saying spooky here. I think it's actually really pretty. And in the movie Blue Crush, you might have remembered they highlighted that, where they showed both of her eyes and people were making a big fuss. I don't think that's anything to be upset about. That's an actually interesting weird body part, don't you think? Hardly a deformity. Now this one, not so much. Megan Fox has a clubbed thumb. Again, Megan Fox, beautiful, talented. I don't really think she's too worried about it. She did say she blames her mom's canned tuna diet for her weird and really fat thumbs. I guess she talked to Jay Leno about that. I think there's a video on YouTube somewhere about that too if you want to watch. But yeah, not that attractive. But again, you know, overall, Megan's doing well for herself. Mark Wahlberg had a third nipple. I guess he still does. This is interesting. He had it digitally removed when he was in the movie Rockstar. Never knew that, did you? I guess they all decided it was too weird, so they took it out. You'll be surprised at some more people who have a third nipple in a few minutes when I show you that story. But this one, Andy Garcia, was a conjoined twin. It's kind of sad, actually. He was born with a conjoined twin the size of a softball attached to his shoulder, and it was surgically removed, and he has no memory of it. Yeah, that's a sad one, isn't it? Ashton Kutcher, webbed toes. This is on YouTube if you want to watch. Jonathan Ross interviews him on the BBC, and Ashton goes on to show it to him and says, hey, when everything else is this good looking, something's got to be wrong. Kind of a funny segment, I guess. More celebs with web toes coming up, if you can handle that. Catherine O'Hara, love her. Anybody remember her from the SCTV days? If not, definitely watch them here on YouTube. Very talented actress. She's so funny. Anyway, she's been on a lot of things since then, too. But this is bizarre. Her internal organs are reversed. I guess it's a rare condition. Only 1 in 10,000 people have it. But no ill effects. You can live perfectly normally with it. But it's just a rare condition that she has. Then we move on to more weird body parts. Gemma from Hansel and Gretel. I don't know how to say her last name. I'm sure you do. She was born with 2 extra fingers. Ew, they didn't have bones in them. Her granddad had it, and her dad, she said she was proud of it. She had them removed when she was young. And Billy Corgan, you remember him from Smashing Pumpkins. I think he's a Chicago guy. He has a large port wine stain on his hand that you see he shows off here on the cover of one of his albums. And that's the last one there, but there's a few more here I wanted to show you. Now here we see Gemma again. And she said she had some more issues. Look at this. She says she was born with a crumpled ear. She had that corrected through surgery. She had a dent in her stomach, looked like an extra belly button, along with the 2 extra fingers. This poor girl had a lot of problems, but obviously it didn't hurt her any. She looks great, and she's having a good career. Denzel Washington has a crooked pinkie. Well, that's not such a big deal. We move on to, now this one we know already, Karolina Kurkova, but I just thought this nail polish was really cool, so we'll stop there. And then more people with web toes include Dan Aykroyd. We know Ashton and some more actresses. I'll put the links in case you want to spend more time on this. But yeah, the third nipple, check this out. Besides Mark Wahlberg, Lily Allen, Carrie Underwood, and Tilda Swinton. Who knew? Carrie Underwood had hers removed out of embarrassment. Tilda Swinton used to threaten her brothers with it. That's hilarious. And Lily Allen shows hers off on talk shows. I guess we'll have to look for that one here on YouTube. And I think, okay, we saw Megan already. Oh yeah, this last one. Daryl Hannah has a missing half finger. She got it stuck in a well, the pulley of a well at her grandmother's house when she was 3. And usually in TV shows and movies you never see it. They hide it, but you can kind of see it here in this photo. So that's it. Celebrities with weird body parts. Don't really think it's hurt any of their careers, has it? But something interesting in a do you know kind of way. Hope you enjoyed. It's Diane Banks on Twitter at Diane_Banks, voice123.com/Diane Banks, and yes, here on YouTube every day, adding new videos. Please subscribe and watch my videos and share them too. Thanks.